Have you ever noticed how some people change the entire atmosphere around them? Without shouting, begging, or making demands, they simply withdraw. No drama, no explanation, just quiet distance. And suddenly the entire energy shifts. People begin to chase, to question, to feel unsettled. That shift, we've been trained to ignore it, but that's the subtle power of strategic silence. Now imagine if you did the same. Imagine if you stopped reacting instantly, if you traded escalation for stillness, if you chose silence instead of emotional impulse. What do you believe would happen? More importantly, what do you believe would be revealed? That's where your power lives, not in how loudly you express yourself, but in when and where you decide to withhold your energy. Because here's the truth. When you are always emotionally, psychologically, and physically available, you become easy to manipulate. You become a tool in other people's stories, not the author of your own. People don't rely on your presence, they rely on your predictability. Carl Jung once said, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to a better understanding of ourselves." Sit with that. When your silence makes someone uncomfortable, when your distance stings more than your words ever could, you've revealed something powerful, their dependence on the role you always played. And when you are no longer available to fulfill that role, their mask slips too. You keep giving your time, your words, your emotional energy to people who would leave you empty. You do it to keep the peace. You do it to avoid confrontation. You do it because the world raised you to believe his behavior is noble. But with every yes that you force, with every emotion you hand out like it's infinite, you empty yourself.